Hi, this is Mark with TBI Garage, and so the next video that you're going to watch is something that I recorded a while ago, and I did these with a few videos, so this is I did this before I had this idea, so um, yeah, these first few videos are kind of going to be like this, where they might not seem like it, but they're me working on my cars and stuff, but like before I had the idea to do this, so don't be too hard on me. Okay, so what I got is my 2017 Ford Fiesta. Just took it in to get a tire fixed, and they said that one of the rear shocks was leaking. So I got a kit for the front struts, new rear shocks. It's in this box right here. So I jacked the car up already. Didn't think anybody needed to see that, and I'm going to change the oil while it's in here because it's about due. It's right at about a little over 94,000 miles, but to do this in my big luxury garage that I have here, I had to play musical cars. It's kind of hard to see right now, but see if this helps some. So this is my 84 Mustang that was in the garage. It's got T-tops, and of course they leak, so I had to move that one out. And then here's our van. And here's our Mustang, 2008. I'm going to be working on this soon. So, you know all these cars, fam. So let's go back to the Fiesta, like I said. Jacked it up, put it on jack stands. I broke the bolts to the front loose. So, probably the first thing I'm going to do is while I'm changing this one right here, if I can show real quick. Let's go down up underneath the car. If you look right here, you can actually see how the shock is a little wet up here, so it's leaking from right there. So I'm going to move all this stuff around and get set up. And okay, so I need a 13 millimeter. Here's the little drain plug for the oil. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I don't make a mess. I'm just going to let this drain while I work on the other stuff. Oh, there it comes. Oh, I missed terribly. And it's about to get on the camera. Oh, yay. Now, see, you got nice. This is part of the reason why you wear gloves if you're smart. I very seriously misjudged the angle on that one. So, good thing I got the gloves on, but I got a little bit of a mess I'm going to have to clean up here later. So I'll just, like I said, let this drain. I'm going to go start working on the shock. Okay, so now I'm going to start working on the shocks. I'm at the front struts. So in order to do that, I need to access some bolts down in here, but the corral's in the way. So I got to take the windshield wipers off. I got to take this whole piece off. There's these little clips. That one's missing. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, and one over there. And then this whole piece should pop out. What I did is, let's see if you can see it. Right in here, I marked this one with like a bronze metallic Sharpie. And then this one I did gold right here. And that's so as I put these back together, I know which side that they go on to. But also so that I can line them up. So, this is a socket is a 15 mil. So I'm gonna pop these off real quick. I've already loosened these up. And I got my little windshield wiper puller. That just hooks under the bottom. And this wedge is up top. You just twist this. Almost forgot my gloves. Stuff always has to be so difficult. This thing's a piece of junk. There we go. There's one. Okay, put this like right here so you can actually see what's going on. So almost. I think it broke that. Well, it didn't break, but it broke free. There you go. Only 6.5 minutes later. Okay. Now I gotta take off all these little clips. Let me get a flathead. Oh, there's my big flathead. So just give that a little pry. There we go. Maybe the small one would be better. Just, yeah, there we go. Trying not to do the inevitable, just stabbing myself. Okay, so now, like I said, this piece just comes up. Oh, this is nasty in here. Well, I forgot I must take this little brace off in here too. Oh joy, look at this back here. See all that in there? That's just dirt and debris. So, that's where your cabin air filter goes. So, I'll get the vacuum out in a minute and clean that all up. But, for my Mustang, the 08, about that same area over there, about 2 years ago, something like that, there was water leaking into the cab of the car. I gotta take this little bolts for the headlight off. And it's like, that's weird. Well, come to find out, what had happened was the There's another one right here up front. The cabin air filter for the Mustang is about the same spot also. And over 15 years or so of not knowing about that, it got all clogged up. Oh, come on. All right. Okay, so I popped that up. You see all the lovely nastiness in here. I'll clean that up. So under the headlight right here, there's a little screw that needs to come out so that this tray right here can come out. Is there anything else? I'm not going to pull that fully out, but move this headlight for a second. So all that has to come off in order to get to the bolts that hold the strut on. And what size is that? Is that going to be a 10? Yay! It's a 10 millimeter, which I'm probably going to lose in 2 seconds, because you know that's just what happens with those. Well, there's another 10 down there. That's why it's not coming off. Oh, I need a longer extension. There's the silver. Those weren't in there that tight. Okay. Now, rinse and repeat on the other side. What all do I need again? Oh, I hate these little plastic things with the screws in them. So this is what I'm talking about right here. This little screw. It is one to be difficult. So get up underneath it. There you go. See, so what's happening is this is not one to come unscrewed. That works. See, and this is always why when you say, hey, I'm gonna go work on this, this will only take 10 minutes, that, 3 days later, you're still fighting the same stuff. God, I hate these things. Alright. You asked for it. I think it just came loose. Yeah, it's out of the headlight. And there's a little screw here. The other one up here. Okay, so now pop the headlight from this side out. Oh, that sounds so violent. Now we're going to go back up here. So what I got to do is remove that bolt, and then that bolt up there. And both of those are 10 millimeters. I'm also trying to fight weather. I got a message saying, oh God, there's so much crap back here. Got a message saying that there's supposed to be a lot of rain today. And the 84 is a T-top car. So, it leaks. And so, trying to get this done so I can pull it inside so it doesn't get flooded. That's one thing I wish I had a little bit more time to do, is get the stuff to fix that. Okay, so all that is now got to come out. Alright, here we go. I love this stuff right here. It's a little wireless wash. Might as well clean this up a little bit while I'm in here, right? You just spray this stuff in there. And the good thing about it is it smells decent. Am I going to get it perfect? Nah. Am I going to get it better? Yeah. And sometimes that's all we can hope for is just make something just to leave it a little bit better than what we found it. And I'm adding performance to the car because I'm taking off about 8 pounds of dirt. So you know, when you take off weight, that gives it more power. This whole big bad 1.6 liter engine. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and clean off the bottom of this windshield. All right. So now I can move this around, access these top bolts. I gotta see what size that is. Oh, is that a 14? No, I think that's a 13. I got half my tools over here. 10, 12, 13. Let's see. Jackpot! Okay. So let me get everything reset for a second. And then go up underneath the bottom real quick. Okay, so down here, I think this is probably ABS. So I have to pop this little screw right here out. our little clip. And you have the 2 bolts here. One is it a 15 and an 18, something like that. And then right back here, this one right here has to come out. That holds the brake line. So do that. Oh, this one up here is kind of hard to see, but inside of this, it's actually an Allen head that you have to, it's a 5, that you have to hold in order to screw that out. So, do I have all my tools here? No, I need my 15 and it's up top. It's just a second. Oh! Alrighty, I'm back. I realize in some of these that I breathe kind of heavy, and there's not much I can do about that. Okay, the brake line is now loose. So in 2007, I was in the lovely country of Iraq, and we were on a patrol, and we got a call from the local Iraqi army that someone had placed a bomb, which that wasn't unheard of. So so what would happen sometimes, there are all kind of potholes and just, oh, I am mangling this thing. I'll mess with that in a second. So the roads weren't great because this would have been 2007, so the war had been going on for a while. So the roads weren't that great, and there'd be potholes all over the place. And it wasn't unheard of for someone to drive by, drop a bomb into one of the potholes, and then take off. I'll leave that in place for a second. Let me get this top one. So that's what the Iraqi army said had happened. Right by their checkpoint, someone had drove up to one of their, or by one of their checkpoints, and there was a hole in the ground. They just came in, dropped a bomb in it, and took off. So we got called up. We had to go secure the area, and at the time we were doing something that was very new to everybody. I was on tanks, and normally combat arms people don't play well together because of egos and my job is better than your job. Well, I'm infantry, I'm tanks, but we had infantry, tankers, and scouts all together. And on paper, that's not supposed to work out. But when you're kind of all in the same big pile of crap together, there we go. Somehow it ends up working out. And so we had a Bradley, and we had 3 Humvees. And so we went to go check about this bomb. And so, oh, I thought I broke this loose. I guess not. Okay. So it's the cheater bar time. brake free. Well, hopefully my ratchet didn't break. Ah! So, we go over to where the Iraqi army are. They show us where the thing is. The, I might have to get my impact. The Bradley has the most armor. So, oh no, there it goes. So, there was like a little field, like a soccer field or something off to one side. So the Bradley went through that, went down the road to block off that area so that no one would drive down through there. So me and another truck were kind of sitting on a side road, and okay, now I need to figure out how to get this out of here. And what you would have too is you'd have these little teams that would go out. They would take over an abandoned house. They would watch areas where people have been doing bad stuff, like victory, like ambushes, things of that nature. And so we had a group of guys that was doing that. And we couldn't reach them on the radios for about 20 minutes. They're supposed to do a radio check to make sure everything's okay. But we couldn't get a hold of them. And that starts to become a pretty big deal. And so me and the other truck that are there break off to go see what's going on. So they needed to change the battery in the radio. And in the process of that, they had lost the time, because the radios all operate off of time. That's what controls everything for it. So we had to replace them. I know this story is all over the place right now. Let me get a jack real quick. So, like I said, we went to go see what was going on. They had replaced the batteries on their radio, lost time, they couldn't talk. And that's all that it was. Okay. Feel a little bit better about that now. But in the process of that, we had compromised their position. So we had to get them out. Now, the issue is there was 5 or 7 guys there, something like that. And we didn't have room for that many guys. So we're like, hold tight. we'll go back. I'll replace the Bradley of my truck. You guys go pick up the rest of the guys, and then when EOD comes, we'll let them look at that bomb. They'll do what they do, and then we'll call it a day. So, went up to replace the Bradley, went the same way as they did, went around the other bomb in the field, came up on the road. I'm not sure how far it was, but we were going, and all of a sudden, just boom! All I saw was like a big flash of orange smoke. You know, when it happens, you don't know what's going on. So I yelled, back up. So we backed up, and we're all coughing because we're just covered in like dirt and smoke. And we're yelling, seeing if everybody in the truck is all right. And my platoon sergeant is calling over the radio, asking us what our blood count is. And I'm like, I didn't know what he was talking about. And so, after we all got, we replaced the guy that was up on the gun, and he's coughing, and he asked for a cigarette. And I was like, well, you know, I don't really think that you need one, but here you go. So, gave him a cigarette. We're still sitting there. We move up, replace the Bradley, and see if I can find a place for this up here real quick. So, now I need, which one is it? This one. And this one. So like I said, we're sitting there for a while. My head's just ringing. I can't really see. And this is all happening like right as it's getting dark out. So the first bomb was a decoy for the second one, but we got lucky because it just ended up being a whole bunch of homemade explosives. I know that sounds crazy, but there was a lot worse stuff going on there at the time. So to have a bomb blow right up on you, and I mean, I still got effects from it, but I'm here. I'm still breathing. My memory's not quite as good as what it used to be. You know, I get the lovely tinnitus or just the woo, especially if it gets quiet. Oh, it's horrible. I got all kind of sinus issues, so if I'm breathing heavy, I know it sucks, but there ain't much I can do. Well, I need to get in a little bit better shape, but I constantly have stuff draining. And there goes the strut. Yeah. I constantly have stuff draining from like my sinus into the back of my throat. So I'm always coughing, hacking stuff up. You know, fun stuff. So, like I said, there's the bolt there, one there, and where's the other? All the other ones right here in between that. That's why you have to take all that other crap off. So, I'll get you right back down here again. Can I take this out now? Let me lower this a little bit. Oh, come on. What are you hung on? There we go. I'll trust the ones that they gave me. Alright, so now I gotta slam this back up in here. Yeah, I was for about a month. It took me about a month before I could go back out on mission. But like, depending on your sense of humor of things, one of the guys, he had been in, I don't know, like 2 or 3 different IEDs at this time. He was the driver. He seemed fine. Okay. But sometimes you never know what's going on with any of this stuff until after the fact, because you got adrenaline and other things like that going on. So I see him the next day, and his wrist is all splinted up. So I asked him, it's like, dude, did you get messed up and not realize it? And he was like, he goes, nah. Went to go take a shower. And he was like, as I came out of the shower, I stepped on the little rubber mat right there. My shower shoe slipped, and I fell. And when I went to catch myself, I sprained my wrist. So here he is, you know, getting shot at, getting blown up, all this other fun stuff. Almost dies coming out of the shower. Okay, maybe I can get this in the top now. What in the world? All right, let me just turn this off for a minute once I get it. Okay. So I forgot to say earlier too that I went through last night and changed the oil, or finished changing the oil, I should say. So don't worry, got a new filter, added oil, all that fun stuff. Oh, we're like right on the money. So now time to make a mess. And I hope And I'm not the guy to do this again. But after working on the '84 Mustang, sometimes you never know. Yeah. This one's making it look like I actually know what I'm doing. I've only ever done this once. That was on the Mustang. So it just slide right back there. So they're not a little. That's fine with me. So I did what anybody does with this stuff. Like I said, I did it once on the Mustang. Okay. Just looking, I had an extra nut here, and I was like, what does this go to? I almost forgot. Keyword almost. Okay. Put a little bit up here. Oh, I got some on my camera. So I put some here. What I normally do is just the lock or the anti-seize. I normally just run my fingers around and smear it all in, all of the threads. And you get the lovely, and the next thing you know, you're silver. Looking like, you know, you're about to help Galactus and go surfing. Oh, don't tell me that. So what I needed to see, this wasn't going in for a second, so I just wanted to play with that for a second. Does this fit in there? Wrong way. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, that's just part of the car now. Joy. Alright, give me a minute. I guess I'll just have to figure that out later. Should probably do the uppers real quick. I'm going to have to be careful. So, windshield. Yeah, it's not a good thing to smack that with a wrench. So, oh, I need a long pin. Long, deep well. $13. Never mind. Try this again. This kit did come with new hardware for these, so I'm reusing them, or I'm using the ones that they sent instead of using the originals, because I don't know exactly how well if they're going to fit, and you know, I don't want to be going down the road and just have this thing give out on me. So. Torqued. Oh, time to sit down. All right. Let me tighten this one up back here. Nope. $8 mil. No, 10? I thought I just... Oh, I'm losing my mind. Do the bottom one first. Don't you start. Oh! At least I didn't punch anything. There we go. I can't leave that there. Alright, let me figure out how to get this out of here. Success! So, the wrench was up here. What I had to do is, so this piece got wedged in here. So I had to use like a pry bar and a big screwdriver. I was finally able to walk it out. Alright, let me just make sure that this thing is tight now. And I just need to make sure I don't make that same mistake on the next side. So, I'm going to do all that. And I guess I'll pick all this up when I start putting everything back together. There's nothing for this to mount to, but it's there, so hopefully it's good. Okay. So I'm going to look smarter than what I probably actually am with this. So, it's a 19 mil. I broke these loose while they were down. So, just take these 4 off. I was going to do the other side. There's a little bit more room in the garage here. So, give this a few little flicks of the hand. One of the good things about this car is it's only got, what, like 14-inch tires? Oh, I'm sorry, 15s. Wow. So, they're lighter. Oh, there's a bloodbath under there from that oil. There we go. Oh, this shock looks a little wet too. Oh, that's a little beat up. Okay, I don't know if anything was missed, but we'll keep going. So, now I gotta take these 2 bolts out right here. Big side's 18. Got that right there. And the other side is a 15. time to bust out my impact. If not, I'll show you another little trick. It's all a game of leverage. So, get my little cheater pipe up here. There we go. Who needs an impact? I'm right on that. Okay, now that's loose. Oh, now let's do a little shimmy, a little shuffle. Oh. Okay. Let me get this repositioned real quick. Still trying to figure out this. I just saw it the other day. Alright, let's see. There we go. Okay, so what I'm looking at, there's a bolt here. There's another bolt on the other side back here. And that's going to undo this top hat. And I am so horrible with getting a tool and setting it down and forgetting where I put it. Just have to go back and redo all that all over again. Look around for about 10 minutes like an idiot. Because I can't remember where a tool or a wrench or whatever I had just 2 seconds before went. Oh, you can smell gas. So with the Fiesta, one of the beauties of it is you can't overfill it. Well, you can, but if you overfill it, once you hear that click, when you're filling it up with gas, stop. Because what'll happen is it'll just pour. Alright, there's one bolt. Watch this thing just fall out in a second. Ow. Maybe if I looked what I was doing. It'd be so nice to have some of those like Ryobi or Milwaukee or just any of those little just oh, so close. There it went. So this should be just able to, oh, and there we go. Okay, so So there's a little nut right here. I am not sure what size that is, but I got all my wrenches covered up over here. Oh, so let's see. It's gonna be a small one. 12? Nope. Oh, I'm in luck. So, what size is this? 10. Maybe that's how this comes off of here. Let me try breaking this loose first. Did that go? Nope. There we go. So all I did was break that loose. It's a 10 mil. Just, like a helicopter. Whee! And I'm stupid. Oh, I need a wrench or something, because that's not doing anything. I'm gonna get the magical wrench. One size fits any. So, what I wasn't thinking about, there's a little slot right there. Yeah, working on cars is a lot of fun. Thank you. And this is why I can never find anything afterwards, because I'm figuring all this stuff out and not knowing exactly which tools I need to use and everything like that. So in the process of doing this, I go get a tool, then I just throw it down. And then that's why I lose all my tools or forget where they're at, because I'm like, I just had that. I just threw it down someplace because it was the wrong size, or we're getting someplace now. There it went. Okay, so old shock, the housing, get a rag and some glass cleaner. Get the new shock. Right there. So all I'm going to do is just spray this down and wipe it up just a tad bit. There we go. Want it to look pretty for new parts, right? So, let's see about the new shock here. This car is just my car to go back and forth to work. So, and it's a Fiesta, so, I mean, I like it. Here we go. This is the new shock. Oh, come on. Might have to get a knife. This is ridiculous. Well, this thing does not want to let go. There we go. This one's got a new nut. So, I need to take this little So I'm not sure if I need this piece or not. So knowing my luck, I do. So I'm just going to try to take it off and see if it'll fit on the other one. And I'm probably going about this the dumbest one. Yeah, dumb. Yeah, this actually looks like a little locator or something. So let's give that a little quick wipe off. Yeah, I'd say so, because there's a little cross piece there that looks the same. So, I've had so much with working on cars and stuff that I'll do it. Something doesn't go 100% right, or I don't do it 100% right, because I don't exactly know what I'm doing besides watching a little video. Okay, maybe that's good enough. Oh, where did my nut go? There it is. Alright, so we need... Did this thing go off again? No, okay. So we got a piece here. It just slides back in there. And of course it's a different size nut. Okay, so it was like a 9 or something to take this thing off, and this is a 13. So this thing just... Oh! Okay. So this one, it's kind of hard to see in here. But that takes an Allen wrench. Oh, joy. Let me go find that now. Okay, so I'm back. Let's see what we got here. This is probably going to be metric. I forgot I had these little wrenches. I'm over there trying to find the right one and all this stuff. No. Okay, there we go. If I could put the nut on the right way. Give that a little twist. I'm going to try to cheat with my ratchet wrench a little bit. You can already tell that I am struggling. There we go. I still got a ways to go. There we go. Okay, that part's done. Let me set that right there for a second. Okay, that's extra. Alright, so let me turn around. Alright, so what we're going to do is do that all over again. What I'm going to do real quick is I got my bolt here. Just because I'm going to be nice, I'm going to put a little bit of the anti-seize on it. You know, a little dab will cover the world. Look, I haven't even touched it, and it's already all over my finger. Oh, that's way too much. So just a little bit, and got enough for both of them, really. So. Alright, so this should just, alright, back up in here. Oh, nice. It's attacking me. Okay, got one started. Hopefully that's not cross-threaded. Oh no, that one ain't even started. There we go. Well, this will help get it started. Sometimes I just have to look away from what I'm doing, and then I can get it to work. Okay, that one's definitely started. Check this one. See, I thought this one was going. Oh, you piece of crap. Why ain't you seating in there? What did I do? Well, that sounds crunchy. Okay. I think I got it this time. For the 80th time. Oh, I hear a little crunchiness. I got it finally. There's one. There's that one. Alright, let me put a little bit of this on this bolt. I'll move everything back around here. Oh, you probably got to see my ugly mug. Alrighty. So the last thing I got to do for this side, well, I got my bolt. I put some anti-seize on it. Now I just got to see how close I am with my hole. Well, that's a shocker right there. Torqued. Okay. Oh, let me pull you back over here. Motion sickness time. Okay. Excuse me. So it's kind of hard to see. You got a couple little tabs. There's one here. There's one over here on this side, which you can't see. But that lines up. Oh, here's that one that I thought I'd never find again. A little clip. Oh, that one broke. That lines up the little dust shield. Oh, don't take up my light. Don't do that to me. Oh, there you go. Why'd you have to do it? You were so young. There you go. Okay. Somewhere over here I got a box of little plastic push-in pins. I need to get a couple because these kind of, yeah, they broke, and that one just decided it wanted to run away. Be right back. Oh, I need to clean this thing out so bad. No, I don't think it's going to be one of these. That's too small, it's too big. I got to find Goldilocks. This is too small, that one's too big. That one's almost the right size. And a push. This will work. Yeah, I think this one right here is going to be my best option. Okay. So, what you should have is just this little clip right here, and you have the little stud that you pulled it off of earlier, and you should just be able to, there you go. And there goes my light. Again. But these are kind of awesome. Let me turn this off for a second. Oh, they're little spot lamps like this. But the good thing about this one is it's rechargeable. So you just plug it up with the USB as if you're charging your phone. And besides the strobe light and you accidentally looking at it the wrong way and temporarily blinding you for a day and a half. Other than that, they're great. There you go. Okay, I got 3 more of these. I think I only have 1 more though, I think, because one of these had 2 on it. Yeah. There we go. I think I'll just put this one right here. It's an extra. All right. So now the only other thing I need to do is just put the tire back on. I think my light just died. So I'm going to put that on the charger for a little bit. I'm going to go do the other side. I don't think that necessarily needs to be seen. I'm not going to put the tire on quite right, or just yet, because I think I'm going to go ahead and rotate the tires while I'm at it. So, okay. So I got the other strut on. All 4 tires are on now. So now all I got to do is put all this fun stuff up here back together. So I'll start with this little drip tray or whatever it is here. It's got 4 bolts. I'm not really worried about putting anti-seize on these because these are going into plastic and I guess these just go in when they stop. Oh, they stop. Maybe I should have put this one in first. There we go. Go tighten up these other 2. All right. So now it's time to pop in the headlights. I'll get this one over here on the passenger side first. Oh crap. I forgot this one over here. The The little screw right here didn't come out a minute ago. Let me find something to pry that with. Where's my trim remover tool? Oh, what's left of this one? Oh, come on. That tickled. I'm gonna see if I can find another one of these because I have a whole bunch of stuff. Now, does this go up and under, or how does this go real quick? Okay. That goes under, I think. I think that will work. Bend? Or are there longer bolts? Or okay. Okay, that one's in. That one's in. That one's in. Here we go. Who knew doing something as simple as putting this freaking headlight would be so hard? What in the world? And this, like I said, is another reason why you're like, oh, it's just going to take me 20 minutes to do the job. So it takes that long just to get the headlight in. Oh, let's flip around and do that all over again. Yay! Push clip in. Bolt number 1. I don't know if I showed this a second ago, but this is kind of a dual-headed bolt. So it's got like a Torx bit, or you can use a flat head. All right. Hopefully I don't knock that down. Well, at some point this stopped recording. So what I was saying is when you put this crowd piece in up here, there's a little notch right here. And there's trim coming off of the windshield. This little spot right here goes right in there. Okay. And that's for both sides. So, let me do that. Flip everything around. Put everything back up right here for a second. And I'll finish this right here. Oh yeah, there's also a little notch in this crown piece that slides up into the windshield and seals that all off, so there we go. Make sure that's all. Alright, that all looks good. So now, the little push clamps. I think I'm missing one. I've taken this off before. I'll just leave one out. Maybe that one. Yep. Okay. Oh, did that move? I hope that's about right. No. Nope, it's not. I think it was I was talking about just then is the marks that I made for the windshield wipers to get them put back on here the right way. That looks right. I am going to put a little bit of anti-seize on that. Both of them. I think this is a 15. Oh, did I throw everything back over here? Just a second. Yep. Okay. Now just tighten these down. Should be good. I don't want to forget the little covers. Okay, so there's only one thing left to do now. Well, a couple things left to do. I need to jack this down, or jack it up, get it off the jack stands, and torque the rims or tires. Where's my little hockey puck at? There it is. Uh-oh. So, this is where I have a little bit of an issue here. So this ain't supposed to be here. So let me fix this light again. Hopefully I'll just have to undo the two little screws and slide it in here a little bit better. Thought I heard it ringing. At least I caught this now. So that's always good to just give everything one quick over before you get done, because sometimes it's easier to just stop where you're at. Because trust me, I've had to tear stuff down and put it back together a couple different times because of something like that. Alright, that's fixed now. I know I just said it, and I know I just had it. Here it is. So this is what I'm looking for. So this is great for cars that have the pinch wells. So it's just like a little hockey puck, a little rubber puck. You can get like, I think they're like $8 for 2 or something like that. This just goes up in there and this stops you from mangling your car all up as you jack it up. So I use it on a lot of stuff, even though I'm not using a pinch weld right here. I'll switch stands. Hopefully the jack doesn't get stuck. Right about there. Yep. Okay, that one's off and that one's off. All right. Slowly bring it down. How is it going to clear? Just barely. Oh, I love this little jack that I got. So much better than what I had before. I got too much crap all over the place in here. When we decided on a house after I got out of the Army, my one condition was I want a house with a garage so I could put the Mustang over there in there to keep it clean and nice and pretty. And so, just like a lot of stuff, this house seemed great at first. Because, you know, got this garage. It'd be awesome. But you can see over here, there's room. Over here, not so much. So this brick here, this house has a fireplace. And apparently this garage was an add-on. So instead of like giving some extra space or anything like that, no, they just left it that way. So let's get this set up here. There we go. We get a light. And I did double check to make sure the parking brake was set. So this is what I was saying about the little notch. This will show it pretty good. So here you have a notch. If I turn this to the side like this, let's do some yoga. If you know anything about cars, you know what I'm talking about. Using your leg as a jack. So that's what I was talking about. See how that pinches in that little spot right there nice and neatly. And like on the side of the car, so like if I was jacking it up right there, that's the pinch weld. If I was jacking it up there, it wouldn't mess that up. Whereas if I just stuck the jack there, oh, it would mangle that thing up. Alright, so after I get this done, there's only one thing I gotta do. And we're off. And that's torque down the rims, or tires, and clean up my mess. And here we go. Nice and easy. And touchdown. So I don't think I'm going to record anything else because my battery is about to die again. But, so, new struts, new shocks, oil change, cleaned the filter, cleaned up a bunch of junk that hasn't been touched in, well, since 2017. So I guess the big thing is that sometimes don't be scared to try stuff. And I could have paid someone to do this, but I would have had so much fun playing with all this and learning. No, it wasn't too bad, but like, realistically, this is what always happens. Is it? You don't think it's going to be that bad, then 8 hours later, you're still messing with it. So, I guess it depends. The Mustang, it needs some work. So, it's going to be the next one. This one pretty much needs all the stuff that we just did to the Fiesta. But, the big thing I'm going to try to do is get in and change the blend doors on it. So that'll probably be the next thing that I do with this car, because they control the AC and stuff. But that's another day, another project. So it's time to play musical cars. So that one, it's got to go there. That one's got to go there. That one's got to go there. So I got to take that one and put it over there, and then I got to put that one and put it over there, and then I got to take that one and put it there. Then I got to take that one from over there to over here, and then that one Goes from over there to over here. Fun. Till next time, just want to say, Finn, hopefully one day we'll be doing all this together. But until you get a little bit older, I just want you to know I love you.